Did you know that stroke is the fifth leading cause of death for women? 1 in 5 women between the ages of 55 and 75 will have a stroke. My dear busy mothers, we have to take care of our health. It's our greatest wealth. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be providing you with information on the topic why women with endometriosis may have a higher risk of stroke. Yes, stroke. So ladies with endometriosis might have a higher gamble of stroke, as proposed by the research by the public establishments of well-being. Now, basically, the discoveries have the potential to affect many individuals. Over 11% of ladies in the US alone are accepted to have endometriosis. Now, this revelation was distributed last week in the Stroke, a diary from the American Stroke Affiliation, and it found that ladies with endometriosis had a 34% higher gamble of having a stroke those without the persistent condition. Now, the scientists that approach this information about female and endometriosis, they have stated that these discoveries propose that ladies with a background marked by endometriosis might be at a higher gamble for stroke. Right now, based on the School of Human Medication, it said in a public statement, it stated that it would be ideal for doctors to check out the well-being of the entire female anatomy, right? Because with that, a high cholesterol and other new stroke factors, not just the side effects, explicitly related to endometriosis, like pelvic inflammation or infertility issues. Endometriosis happens when the tissue, like what lines the uterus, develops beyond the uterus, generally on the ovaries and the fallopian tubes, or on the guts or your bladder. Now, this can cause a lot of agitation, with your menstrual cycle, as well as it can cause barrenness, incredibly weighty periods, and stomach issues can be also related to it, among other things. Now, as we medicines are developed, frequent medication types, there are also side effects using when you have a hysterectomy, which is when a female removes her uterus, as well as you can have a oophorectomy, where they remove their ovaries. These women can go through chemical treatment, made up the stroke risk among ladies with endometriosis. Now, this is specialist explains that individuals with this condition, how it might impact them, how the sickness is dealt with. You have something called adenomyosis and endometriosis. What's the difference with these? Endometriosis is related with the expanded chance of stroke. By and large, there has been restriction on endometriosis and change of stroke. Now, the division that studies disease transmission and biostatistics at the College of Arizona told Wellbeing that absence of explorations associated to the investigation of endometriosis could mean for stroke risk, particularly on the grounds that early research from the group observed a relationship between endometriosis and expanded conditional problems of cardiovascular illness, which is heart concerns, endpoints including hypertension, your elevated cholesterol, and strokes. Now, for example, the Farland and her group, they have examined information that state that ladies between 25 and 42 who were signed up for the nursing study, basically one of the biggest examinations concerning the illness, this major concerned illness in ladies. Of those, a larger number of ladies that were clinically analyzed for endometriosis. Endometriosis is the same thing that we call fibroids. Now, we have a lot of women have fibroid issues, and we don't know the exact causes. So that's why I have looked at this matter, because I myself never knew that it was so critical to having fibroids could lead up to a stroke. Yes, busy moms. So we have to take care of our health in order. Our health is our wealth. So when the scientists examined the information that was gathered, right, they were searching for, hazardous factors leading towards the stroke, including, when you consume alcohol, oral preventative use, diet, among other variables. They found that ladies had a stroke at that time when they endometriosis were found to have like a 34% more prominent chance of someone suffering a heart attack, as against ladies who did not have the endometriosis. It's a challenging word, so bear with me. Now, those who have these fibroids are prone to getting them. They have a higher chance of getting a stroke or being exposed to when they have other conditions that, that causes the fibroids to get worse. So that being said, they might have a greater chance of leading up to a stroke. Now, what is the most serious gamble of stroke was connected to ladies who had the hysterectomy, and also additionally those who did the oophorectomy. So hysterectomy is the removal of your uterus, and the oophorectomy is the removal of your ovaries. So those individuals who got like post-menopausal treatment, no, the specialist didn't track down the connection between endometriosis and stroke when it came to different ages, BMI or menopausal status, and history. But certain treatments may lead to a higher risk. So it's not altogether clear why endometriosis might raise the gamble of stroke, right? But they do notice that during the investigation, it was quite justifiable, behind the whole association of stroke risk with endometriosis based on the other the factors too. So now the study concentrated on trying to pick up the gamble of having various kinds of stroke, as there is ischemic stroke and hemorrhagic stroke, right? So the stroke can be coming from different factors, and we speculate that it can be a mix of aggravation, expanded due to cardiovascular sickness risk factors. So if you have heart conditions too, that could also be a situation that worsens your condition, and it could also be one of the factors that make you a high candidate for the stroke. So with hypertension and elevated cholesterol, and potentially prior to your age, if you're at menopause, which these can prompt gynecological procedures. Now, since most of the stroke among ladies with endometriosis happened to the people who went through the surgeries or the chemical treatment, those are logical factors. But on the other hand, it's kind of not so sure why it's brought on totally, but certain factors can enhance the trajectory of you leading up to the stroke. Now, the study, she conjures that the medicines are intended to lessen side effect and lessen aggravation. Now, the statins and medicines themselves could also raise the chance of stroke. We all know that sometimes the medication we take lessens certain factors and increase others, right? But they're trying to help you. However, during the assistance, other things could be happening. Now, the conditions where the hysterectomy as well as the oophorectomy is the most ideal decision for a lady. In any case, we likewise need to ensure that the patients are mindful of the potential well-being chances related to these methods. So my dear busy mothers, what the doctors are saying is you might be treating for fibroids, but on the other hand, you may also want to be aware that, you know, other developmental factors might be there, but still in your best interest, it is, you know, best to remove whatever you have to remove in the immediate case for your, you know, safety. So basically, if the hysterectomy or the oophorectomy, removal of your uterus, removal of your ovaries, may lead up to other things in the immediate sense of your protection from the stroke, you should go ahead and speak to your medical doctor, who will advise you best what to do, right? Always be getting your health checkups. Always be trusting your specialists and your medical doctors, because, you know, menopause can set off a number of systems in our body that can affect the gamble of stroke, because menopause has its effect on the female body. So basically, always be getting your checkup, annual checkup. Do not delay and do not shy away from getting your medical checkup, right? Notwithstanding that there's information here proposed to you for you to go and get your checkup, especially if you're having cardiovascular, heart conditions. Stroke is related to some of these, right? But just be careful and be mindful that you have to get your yearly checkup. So the qualification in this video is just to tell you a number of stuff that can cause a stroke. Not to scare you, but to definitely influence you to go out and get your yearly checkup, so that, you know, will influence how your body develops and, you know, your well-being after you have come to menopause, right? And also to make sure that you, my busy mothers, are staying on top of your health care checkup to lower the risk of a potential stroke and untimely menopause developing, and any insignificant intrusion of any medical issues into your body. So in any case, the fibroids itself, you know, they can be removed, and, like, you know, surgical procedure. So you have to speak with your healthcare provider to see what steps they want to incorporate in your treatment plan, right? So if you have heart condition, make sure you're following up with your heart doctor. If you have gynecological problems, follow up with your gynecologist. You got to get your checkup, your yearly checkup. Follow up with your family doctor, right? Make sure you grasp some information from this video for the long haul for your well-being. Get those examinations done. And also, you might be asking another question: what is bowel endometriosis, right? What should I do to avoid this endometriosis? Your doctor can advise you about the well-being and the dangers of this endometriosis. You know, you have endometriosis specialists that are able to provide you with these information. So ladies, do not gamble with the risk of getting a stroke. It is higher in ladies. So with the endometriosis, so make sure that these fibroids are checked. Sometimes they're very small fibroids, but then they develop into large ones, right? So with every delay, this is a gamble on your life. Smoking as well increases the risk of getting a stroke by 63%, they say. Now, we're not seeing the impacts anywhere near, you know, that for endometriosis. In any case, when you want to find out about your entire body's well-being, I am taking this message home to you, my busy mother, because I'm deeply concerned that sometimes you busy mothers are out there taking care of all the things for the family, but not simply taking care of our personal well-being. I am like a beacon here in the dark, a light shining to remind you, go get your checkups. You know, Just be conscious of whatever you need to talk about with your doctors, so that the doctors can know that you have this concern, right? We need to adjust the treatment plans on a yearly basis so that we can catch anything that may be of current danger or become constant illnesses. All right? So I hope you enjoyed viewing this video as much as I enjoyed creating it for you. Now check the link in the description box below to see the list of videos of more awesome information. And like I said, my busy mothers, I did this video especially for you because sometimes we need little reminders of simple things that we're forgetting about ourselves. Simple things, simple reminders of life, right? So do not forget to click in the description box to see other informative videos on finance, self-care, and also parenting. Please like, subscribe, and share, and leave a comment below. Now I invite you to join me when I upload another video for you busy mothers out there. So you want to go ahead and hit the notification bell so that you will be informed about other beneficial videos. Take the time out to watch these videos. They might be 16 minutes, 10 minutes, 12, 15 minutes long, but they're done specifically for you so that you can get the information that I have researched, and also with the backings of the medical society. I have done these videos for you so that you can take a look at my videos. If you forget, oh my god, this video is informative about me doing my checkup. Make sure you do not procrastinate as well, because when I give you these information, they're vital towards your health and your development and how far you get ahead in life. So take matters in your hands. I will be, if you want to revisit some of my videos just to get the information as a reminder, do so. Feel free to do whatever makes you safe, my busy mothers. And until next time, bye.